Hey guys, how you doing? It's a beautiful day over here and thought I'd share some thoughts with you. One of the biggest reasons I believe people lose a bunch of sales or potential clients is because they don't act like they are the expert that that person should be talking to. So one example is when you have a customer asking you a question and you really don't know the answer to the question, or a potential customer. This could be when you're doing anything, when you're selling anything, something at a retail store, when you're selling a house, or when you're selling yourself, when you're at an interview, and if you get a question that knocks you off course or that you don't know, then a lot of people, they just physically show that they don't know the answer, so then they just get taken back like that, or they just start mumbling their words or something of that nature. So what should happen is that they should just tell that person that, okay, I don't know the answer, but I'll find it out for you and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Or don't worry about it, I'll find that out right now and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, or tomorrow, and that'll be that. The person who's trying to get a new customer or the client should make the customer feel like that person can depend on them no matter what, in any situation. So if they want to go and buy furniture, or if they're looking to buy a new place, or if they're looking for artwork or anything of that nature, or if they're looking to buy your services, they should be able to ask you anything. And another way to show that you're an expert at whatever it is that you're talking about is really standing up for the product or service that you're selling or that you're talking about. So whether it's television services, or let's say, for the example, if you're selling a place, okay, what you need to do is believe in the place, that that place, or let's say real estate, is good for your potential customer, your potential client. Now, when somebody comes in, or rather when you're asking them what is it that they need, and they're telling you their needs and their wants, what you're doing is you're facilitating how they're going to live their lives. You need to paint the picture for them as to why they should be involved with the place that you're going to give them. You can't just talk about some places, some amenities that they have that just sound similar to them, and just let them connect the dots on their own. You need to help them connect the dots. So that's why every single person who is, let's say, a go-to person, like a go-to real estate person or a go-to salesperson in general, is somebody who can answer questions but also paint the picture for the potential client and customer, and be confident that they are going to find a solution for that person, not just explain the amenities, not just explain and go over the features, because that's what anybody could do. And honestly, that's why a lot of people don't have a certain point of differentiation. It's just because what they do is just regurgitate. They just restate what's on a pamphlet or what's online, and people don't get excited for that. What people get excited for, somebody who's excited about the product and service, and they believe in it, and they're actually relating to the customer as to how they should use it, and they're painting the picture and having them understand why it's important specifically for them, and how it's going to work for them in the future, and why it's a great investment, all these different things like that. That's how you become a go-to person. The next point is having confident body language. So when you're speaking with a customer or a potential client, it's good if you have great posture. You do not want to be somebody who's just hunched over, or somebody who does not have great eye contact and who's looking all over the place. And you do not want to be somebody who just has a low tone of voice, just really low. What you want to do is you want to be somebody who has more open body language. When you're more open in your body language, that means that you're just open to the conversation. Okay, subconsciously, that's what it means. Also, you want to have proper eye contact to be able to look at the customer. You don't want to just stare into them forever, because that would be a little bit weird, but having appropriate eye contact where it's just natural, okay, that makes the conversation natural and easygoing. And also, you want to make sure you're smiling, okay, and being able to have a proper kind of just enthusiasm about the entire conversation. You don't need to be a clown, like I say to a lot of people when I coach them. You don't need to be a clown. If you're not always smiling all the time, it's fine. But to show that you have interest and that you're friendly, you should have at least a gentle smile as you're having a conversation. And so that's that. Now, if you're speaking over the phone, you still need to do all of these things. Have proper body language and eye contact, and proper kind of enthusiasm, and proper kind of course, tone of voice. Your tone of voice should always be 10% louder than the person that you're talking to. And you do all these things even if you're speaking over the phone, if they can't see you, because what you're projecting through your body and through your tone of voice and just through your energy is actually going through the phone. People can feel it through the phone. As cheesy as that might sound, it's really quite accurate. People can feel kind of how you're feeling over the phone. If you're smiling over the phone, if you can't even see somebody, then the other person could tell if you're smiling on the other phone. They could tell if you're feeling down or if you're feeling happy, and they can almost picture your face, right? Well, when you sound like you're sad and you sound like you're down and you're speaking to somebody, hello, would you like to see this apartment today? Or hello, would you like to come in and like to see some of our artwork? And you could feel that, and it's not really fun. Meanwhile, if you're just friendly with the person or just put on the right kind of enthusiasm over the phone, even if you don't see them, hello, how's it going? It's great to talk to you today. I'm here and I'm going to close you as a client. Yes, I know, we'll have lunch first, and then you're gonna get closed by me. And so there you go. But people could tell over the phone. And if you're having fun with the conversation, then they're gonna have fun with the conversation. And then you'll have a fun time having throughout the entire process. And that's what it should be like. It should be fun for both sides. All right, and now the sun's coming out. Okay, that's great. Beautiful day. Okay, and my final and most important point of being an expert with a potential client or a customer, being the person that they would want to go to, is you have to build a relationship with them and make a point of differentiation. So people will remember you not because of the cool stuff that you told them about, or because, okay, that apartment sounds great, or oh, this art piece sounds great, or oh, working with your company sounds great. Well, how they're gonna remember you is with the relationship that you've built with them. Either if it's been over just a few minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whether you were with them for a couple of hours or so, or over dinner. And what will play really far is really how well you came across in terms of communicating how much you actually care about them and their problems, or what they have going on, their situation, and how you can solve them and how you will solve it. Really, and building a relationship with them, being able to have, as you would say, small talk, but being able to be just genuinely intrigued or genuinely interested in just their lives or just what they have going on, and just problem solving. People want to depend, like I said before, people want to go to somebody they know that can solve problems, not somebody who's just going to give information. So to really make that work, you got to really know what makes you, what makes you a great salesperson. You have to know really what you stand for, and for what your company stands for, what the product stands for, and be able to be proud of it. Be proud of yourself and be proud of the product, and be able to just communicate that with your body language and also with your tone of voice and everything put together with just all of who you are. And just say that. Say that to the client, or say that to the potential customer. And then that's it. Just be honest. And honesty goes a long way. People see that, and people recognize that, and people respect that. Okay, for an example. And so, like I said, you need to know what kind of business person, salesperson you are. If you're a boss, a manager, you need to know what kind of manager you are. So for example, for me, I know that the kind of manager I am, the kind of boss that I am, is somebody that always goes through follow through. My top two qualities and top qualities that I teach people are honesty and follow through, because you need to know exactly what you're good at and what you're bad at. So that's part of honesty. And when you're honest with yourself, you can be honest with other people, and also with follow through. If you say something, that means you're going to do it. And also, rather than just saying something, you need to show people continuously through action. And the more people see you doing consistent actions, whether they're small or big, if you say you're going to do something, then you do it. Cool, I'm going to pick up pens for the office, or okay, cool, we're going to go to this movie, or okay, I'm going to stay late at the office, or okay, I'm promised to be at a certain place at a certain time. Little things or big things. And if you keep following through with them, people will see your actions, and your coworkers will see that, and even your personal life, your people in your life will see that, and of course your customers and clients will see that too. And you'll be the go-to person, because you'll be seen as being capable. And that's of course what you want every single customer to see you as. And sorry, I keep staring off sometimes because the water's really that great. Check it out. Yeah. Now use those tips today. Be the expert in whatever you're talking about. If you're selling dog food, or if you're selling, multi-million-dollar places, that's fine. These principles still apply. Just be yourself and be honest, and really tell and show the person, the potential client or customer, whoever, of why you're the best person that they should be talking to. So go kill it out there, and I'll see you in the next one.